Hey, what's up, everyone? What's good? What's good? What's good in these YouTube streets? Happy Monday to all you guys in the chat room. For those who are popping in, saying hello, and just gathering yourselves. Also, good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Happy Monday, and happy um, Monday to you all too. I know I'm probably repeating myself, but you know, kind of like a commercial too. I'm just repeating myself, repeat myself. But with that being said, what's good? What's good to everyone in these YouTube streets? So, what is up? What is up to everyone? Hopefully, you guys had an awesome weekend, especially during the harvest moon, and just if you guys got a chance to see the moon also at night, even if it looks pretty cloudy, like a painting at night or a canvas too, or just in general also, if you guys have a chance to look at the moon last week too, and just in general also, feel free to comment about it too. How you guys felt from that, what you learned from it, and etc. And shout out to the people who are just doing their own thing when it comes to the spirit in the spiritual community, the creative communities, and relationship communities, and all the above. So much love to you guys, and I'm gonna say hi to the lovely people in the chat. So what's up, Kiba? What's good? What's good? So good to see you. And Vivienne, good to see you also. What's good? What's good? What's good? And Lisa too. Good to see you guys. What's good? What's good? What's good? So hopefully you guys had an awesome weekend too, and everything else. And I believe Mercury is in retrograde too. Just when I was checking the charts today, it was kind of like Mercury, Jupiter, Saturn, Neptune, and I believe Pluto are all in retrograde. So a lot of shit is going down too when it comes to our things in our society over the globe. And it's just like, yeah, just especially in Mercury in retrograde, kind of affects when it comes to communication, how we interact with people, and especially with ourselves too. It fits just like for those who doesn't feel like talking to anyone, or if they're feeling a certain way. I get it, and it's just, like in this live stream also, for those who are new to my channel and for those who are wondering what this live stream is all about. It's a place for us to really have an open discussion about mindfulness and how we can really just practice that, really honoring where we are when it comes to our emotions, and especially when it comes to our own emotions and even our minds also. And so, yeah, because if you guys don't feel like talking today, if you guys don't feel like you don't want to say much to, or if it's just if things are difficult right now when it comes to Mercury in retrograde, that's really all about with communication too. And it's just like if you don't feel like talking about certain things, you just want to keep it to yourself. You want to work on yourself too and reflect on things. I get it, and especially with the harvest moon too. That was a powerful time for all of us to do that sort of thing in our own way. So it's kind of like reflecting on things, both good and bad. We experience what we, you know, learn from along the way too. And it's just like, it's a good time to really, take that to heart too in our own right. Even if you don't want to chat about it too in the chat, you just want to keep it to yourself. I totally get that. And so Lisa says, I'm going to lay down for a second, but I'll listen to the background. Can I get? Oh yeah, sure. Okay, sure, Lisa, I got you. Yeah, I got you, my friend. And so for readings for today too, I was going to use 4 decks, but I decided to use just one today. So today I'm going to use just the Archangel Metatron deck by Amanda Ellis. So this is the deck I'm using for today for the readings I want to do for people too, especially for those who want a message for today. The deck that I'm using today is the Archangel Metatron. So this is really all about self mastery, learning about yourself. When it comes to these spiritual and powerful messages too. So this is really good for like career and spiritual messages also. Just like when it comes to learning things from a spiritual perspective when it comes to these messages. And so, yeah, good to see you guys again too. I really appreciate everyone's support, especially the donations that I got recently too. Thank you, all you guys too, especially Viviani and everyone else who sent a donation. I really appreciate it because all the donations that I receive, I really appreciate, and it always goes to my channel also. So to entertain you guys, to educate yourself, guys, also about self-care and wellness, it really goes a long way when it comes to donations. And so, thank you, just from the bottom of my heart too. I just want to give you guys a big salute, a cheers. If I had a big drink and a smoothie or some wine too, I'll pour you guys a glass of drink too, just when it comes to the donations as well. But also, I want to share a story with you guys too that kind of really tested my emotions yesterday too, when it comes to practicing mindfulness. And this is gonna, you probably guys probably experienced this yesterday too, when it comes to the weather and how you react to certain things too, in certain ways. Let me see if I can. Give me a second here. I'm going to take a swig of my drink here too, my drink elixir. Okay, so yeah, when it comes to the story I want to share with you guys too, and I'm not sure if how many guys have experience where you felt something was totally off, but when it comes to going to certain places, like if you're going to a friend's party, or if you're going to an event too, that you feel like something is gonna happen, like if like it's gonna rain pretty hard, or if it's something's gonna happen that's gonna be pretty wicked, and then you trust your gut feeling about it too, but you went along with it anyways. And it's just like how can I put this? Recently, just sharing this story with you guys. Recently, that kind of happened because yesterday, just going to my friend's son's birthday party. I was just getting ready, getting showered. I was getting cleaned up from head to toe. I was just, clean, took a shower, washed my hair, washed my face, brushed my teeth, used mouthwash, everything too. And it's just like, I was getting myself ready. And I was kind of late too. I was had to finish, preparing my friend's gift because I was getting him a gift card too, along with this gift of all the stuff I was packing for him. This is one big gift, but when I got there too, eventually, when it comes to at the park at my friend's place, the park near my friend lives, because I used to live there too. Apparently, I started to notice too, like when it comes to my intuition, my solar plexus, the gut feeling. I was like, I feel like something is going to happen, in the next couple of minutes. And then like you look around in your environment and you find a parking spot, and then you look at the clouds, they start to turn like darkish gray. It's kind of like a storm's coming too eventually, and then you kind of like have that feeling like maybe like should I go over there? Should I not? It's just like you just let along with it anyways because you don't want to be rude when it comes to your friend's party, and it's just like you let along with it. I went to talk to my friends, see them too, say hi to everyone too, and then it's kind of like I was talking to my friends for a bit too, and just really talking with them. But then all of a sudden too, as when I got there, things start like I noticed the environment really starting to get cooler because when I got out there, when I got there at the park where my friend's party originally supposed to be there, it was pretty humid. But then as time passed when I was staying out with my friends for a bit, with their family also, I was just noticing that it started to get cooler. It was sprinkling more too, and the kids, their kids were just all around, just playing around too. So it's kind of like wow too, how just when you really sense that too when you're mindfully being aware of what you're sensing, how you're feeling it too, when it comes to that also, and it's just like, oh shit, like this is really happening, and then it's kind of like all of a sudden it starts to rain, making it rain on you basically, literally. It's kind of like as the sprinkling started to sprinkle, it got more intense. It started heavy rain pretty hard, like it's starting to rain pretty hard where all of our clothes, including mine, started to soak. Like I felt like I got a shower outside too, and it's just wild, like just experiencing that with me, my friends who are there too, and and that's why I was experiencing that as well. Just when it comes to along with the heavy rain that just experienced yesterday too, around the afternoon, like around 2 or 3. It was just like I wasn't mad because I took I got cleaned up too, and it's just like I got a clean shirt on, clean shorts, sneakers, socks, everything too. I was just fresh from head to toe. But it's kind of like experiencing that, and it's just when it comes to experiencing rain, it's just like it didn't like make that kind of sound too, but it was kind of like making a crazy sound where it's just I got soaked from Mother Nature, and it rained pretty hard. And in a ways too, like I didn't get mad too, not because I got wet. I was like, what the fuck? Like why did I get wet too? Why did that in my mind I was like, why did I get wet? Why did this happen too? And I kind of trusted what I was feeling too, but I didn't get mad at it too. But just because I didn't get mad at it because it rained, it was just like because recently too, like in my area, especially in Southern California, we've been experiencing fires, and just to really see the rain too, like really having like raining down hard too, like it was like hard rain too, like a flash flood warning, emergency warning was on our friend's TV, and it's just like in my mind too, just how to take it all in, and just really helping my friend get her presents in her car and other friends' cars too, including myself too. I was helping get her stuff back into her place. I kind of find it a blessing in disguise, just because like nature was just really taking control, and just like in a ways just to really bring in balance too, and just like with heavy rain too, and just really being mindfully of the experience of the rain too. And it's just like you see, like for example too, like let's say you're out and about, if you're just walking, if you're just at the park, or you're doing a party for your kids or for your family, then all of a sudden it starts to rain pretty hard too, and it's just raining hard, like literally to where you just have to take the party elsewhere to your friend's place or somewhere else too, or eventually unfortunately you have to cancel it. But let me see if I can clear my throat. Just to really, get into back to us the story of this too. Just really being mindfully aware of our emotions, the experience of it too, and just like, holy shit, like I just experienced rain. It rained on me too. Like my hair got wet, like I got a shower, but I smell like pretty much rain too, because a rain has a particular kind of or aroma to it too, and it's just like it's just beautiful itself also when it comes to rain. And it's but everyone's I understand if people get upset if like you didn't expect it to rain so hard, but it's kind of like it's like god damn it. You probably in your mind too, and you probably guys could relate to this. It's like, man, I love the rain, but ain't this a bitch that it just rained on your party too, that it just like it rained like where you had your barbecue out there and you're trying to make some good food, but then it started to rain hard too, to where you have to leave the area. And so I feel you if people if they feel upset about it too, if it happened to them. I totally understand that too, because I would be also if I prepare stuff, spend a lot of money, get things invested like a jumper and presents and getting people together too out of their busy day. Then all of a sudden it just makes it rain on. Nature's like, you know what? I'm gonna make it rain on you guys today, just to help bring uh, things to perspective, bring balance. And so it's like you experience it, right? And it's like, holy shit. But then you have to, in the ways you have to, you know, respond to it. It's like with me, I got my umbrella. I helped out my friend and her family too, and it's just really a wild experience. But overall, it's kind of like a blessing in disguise because especially in Southern California too, for those who live in that area, whether you're in LA or in Menifee, or if you are in Marietta. Also, I'm not trying to you know reveal a location. I'm not going to do that, but I'm just making examples of it too. And it's just like anywhere in Southern California. It's just like if it rains too, because it could get pretty dry out here. That's kind of like a blessing too, in ways that for plants, especially for things to find balance again. But if anyone too, like when it comes to how to really respond and to handle the situations when it comes to with unexpected situations like with rain, it just makes it rain on you. But then you be mindfully be aware of yourself too, and it's just like, huh, okay, it rained. So how can I respond to that too? And you could just respond to it in a ways that's like, oh, let's get everything, make sure everything is dry and ready, and just really getting back to their place too. But I also understand if other people don't respond that way, maybe they'll get upset if they will, you know, feel a certain way. I totally get it when it comes to rain, and just like to really, I was skipping for a minute. That's not my teeth. Anyway, it's just like when it's come to with rain also, and it's just like the seeing of situations in general. It's just powerful how we can really just respond to things and how respond to things in a way that we can just really support our emotions, but also just to really honor them as well. And so, yeah, if you guys have any similar stories when it comes to that too, if you're more than welcome to share it as well. So let me see who's in the chat room here. Hey, what's up, Mandy and Michelle? Good to see you. And Keith, what's good? What's good? What's good? So let me see who is here. What's up, Keith? Good to see you. What's good, my boy? So good to see you, my friend. And so, what's up, Michelle? Good to see you. Good to see you. What's good? What's good? Yeah, you like walking in the rain. That's pretty cool, Mandy. That's what's up. Cool, cool. And so, if you guys want to share anything about what I've shared, and if you guys have any similar stories when it comes to those situations, how you can really respond to them, and really just honoring where you're at too, when it comes to your emotions. If you feel like if you like say you like you got pissed off because it got rained, it was raining, or it got too hot, or anything similar. I get it, you know, because I would be too if it started to rain, you know, or something unexpected happened that we have to change things too. But how we can really just respond to that for our emotions can really just make a big difference. And so let me see. Let's see. Yuck, soggy buns. Yeah, I get that. Soggy buns is no. Yeah, that's no fun. I get that, Michelle. And it's good to see you also, my friend. So cover your hot dog. Oh my goodness. Mm-mm. So the guy's trying to remind Jay to, well, maybe the nature is trying to way to just finding balance. But I see what you're doing there too, Michelle. When it comes to that statement, I find that funny. Just because when it rained pretty hard too, it was just really wild how it just happens so suddenly. But it's just like when it comes to your emotions and how you can just really sense that, something's up in the air, but you just like trust what you're feeling and just really go along with it too when it comes to just, what you're sensing. But you're just doing your own thing when it comes to being there for your friends, or just, just really just going with the flow of things too. But then things happen that's outside of our control. And it's just like the old saying too, accept the things you can control, accept the things that you can't, and knowing the difference between the two, if that's how it goes. And so, yeah, maybe that's it. Michelle, maybe the guides are trying to, tell us something too, or maybe nature itself. So you never know, you might be onto something. I think Keith says rain is the reason I'm trying to find a camera show. Oh, okay. I'm sorry about that, Keith. Hmm. So yeah, maybe that's a good way to look at it, Michelle. And so, like even our guides say too, when it comes to oh gosh, those situations and how we can really just honor our emotions and really respond to those situations in a very powerful way. And just like when it comes back to the breath, just really taking the time to just pause for a minute and just really gather yourself too. That's the most powerful thing we can do, to just taking our power back when it comes to our own sanity, to when it comes to the situations at hand too. And it's just like, taking your power back is just simply breathing, taking a deep breath in and then releasing the breath out. That's the most powerful thing we can all do, also, especially when it comes to honoring our own, taking our power back to really be calm in a situation, or etc. How we can really just, honor our emotions, as well as just um, to really just keeping our peace of mind too from unexpected, crazy situations. So it's kind of like if you guys ever want to share anything too that I've shared, and even similar stories too, you're more than welcome to share. If not, I totally understand that also. But that's just what I want to share with you guys too for today. And so, um, yeah, especially in Mercury retrograde too, I know that communication can be kind of difficult today too when it comes to that. And it's just like, for the Mercury retrograde today too. And this is a really good time to reflect on things too. If you have if any of you guys too who are in the chat room, for those who are just listening, if you love to talk about astrology and mindfulness and spirituality too, what are your goals for today too? Especially during the Mercury retrograde, you know, t- um, um, placement at this time too. And just like, when it comes to like how you want to, be aware of that, what's the actions that you want to partake when it comes during the Mercury retrograde. You want to write in your journal, just want to take some time for yourself to reflect on things. If you guys want to share that too, you're more than welcome to do so. If not, I totally get it as well. But also, if you guys do want a message for today, also if you guys ever want to, per se, just want a spiritual message for today when it comes for the Mercury retrograde, or just in general too for you know overall day itself, just to help you find clarity. You're more than welcome to ask me. Post your question in the chat. If you want to put it in all caps too, that would be cool. You don't have to, but if you want to, that's totally cool. And so, yeah, good stuff, guys. Thank you all for being here too. I appreciate it. Especially for those all with love too, who take the time throughout their day to just be here to show support, giving this live stream a like, etc. So thank you, thank you. So if anyone wants a question, feel free to post your questions in the chat. Because I got one question so far, and it's from Lisa. So let me see here. So anyone wants a card for today too? Feel free to post it in the chat. I'll definitely will get to you guys too. If you want a spiritual message for today, The deck that I'm using is the Archangel Metatron deck too. So if anyone wants a message, feel free to let me know. All right, Kiva, I got you, friend. Got you, Star. And what is Lisa seeing in the chat? Okay, I got you too, Michelle. That beautiful truth is not subtly communicated by R.A.I.N is to do with the way we live our life, because it adapts to different natural conditions, appearing in different forms. Yeah, definitely. That's a good way to look at it, Lisa, because the rain, I know you're in California too, the rain symbolizes something too that we need to, reflect and change too. And it's just like, rain washes things away. So it's kind of like washing away the old. It's kind of like what we're doing, things that we're doing too when it comes to the environment, to ourselves. And this water is very cleansing, but also very powerful at the same time because it clears a lot of stuff, as well as, stuff that's no longer resonates with us too, that's no longer needed, that's not no longer healthy for us too. And just like rain is kind of like a symbol to just, washing away the old, like, woof, get that shit out of here. It's very cleansing. And especially the smell of rain too. It's very fresh too, especially after it makes it rain on you, literally. Like it, like it says it rains, it pours, And so it's kind of like that too. It's a beautiful, how the rain symbolizes Lisa. I totally get that because when I was just really analyzing and just really looking at this too, just really taking it all in when it comes to the rain and how it just really like, woof, just washes things away. Rain is very clearing. So yeah, it's a symbol for us to really just reflect on things, make changes, and just really making changes for the better, especially for ourselves, our loved ones, and our relationships, from our family to our friends to our lovers, even our environment too. How we are just taking care of our environment when it comes to, our, plants and trees, etc. too. So the elements. Yeah, so thank you for sharing that, Lisa. That is really good knowledge too. And I'm not trying to like, be a brown noser, but I'm really just giving you props for what you're sharing because that rain symbolizes a really powerful way to, do some clearing, some re, uh, doing some clearing, rearranging things too. So yeah, thank you for sharing that. And acceptance and surrender. Then of course, yeah, here is another example of the grace of the divine. Yeah, it's a blessing for sure. Yeah, especially when it comes to you know washing away the old, making changes, clearing some stuff out too. Especially for the plants, for the trees, the animals, And it's just really powerful too when it comes to rain because rain is a blessing. That's like Mother Nature's way of just clearing, doing some spring. I say spring cleaning, but like we doing some reinventing, rearranging. So yeah, it's definitely a blessing for sure, Lisa. Thank you for sharing that. Oh, yes, Cindy, Mandy, rain is very cleansing for sure. Definitely cleansing, and just like how it, like in a storm too, like when you guys have like certain what's a good word for it? Like certain storms too, like when rain just like when it comes to in your area and it just like washes things away, it just clears things out. But then when it stops, you smell this aroma too. Even though things look messy, also it's kind of like there's leaves there too. But then it's like some things look pretty a little messy out there too. But if you look at the plants and just like the sun too, it just like it helps things to grow too. So it's kind of like like a blessing there too in the skies. Because in certain things, like you see buildings that look pretty wicked, like your car is kind of like has some bits on it too when it comes from the rain, it got all wet. But then like if you look at the grass, if you look at the trees, if you look at the sun, it's just like rain just helps things to grow too and just really flourish and grow. So yes, in a way, Mandy is very cleansing too. And thank you for sharing that knowledge too. And so Lisa says the acceptance of and surrender part is that quote. Yeah, exactly. Acceptance and surrender. That's probably what it's good things for all of us to remember, even especially if we're doing our everyday thing, just when it comes to um, just living our lives and just really taking care of ourselves, taking care of our responsibilities, and just really, taking the time for ourselves to surrender as well. It's powerful, especially during now too. Just really, it's a good time to reflect and just really connect with that with Mercury retrograde. So that's powerful itself. Mm. So you feel noted when you're in rain, huh? Okay, that's cool. Yeah, the rain does do that for you, Randy. I totally get that. Hmm. So yes, indeed. Thank you guys for sharing that too. So with that being said, I am going to get to people's questions. But if any of you guys want a card for today, just when it comes to message from the universe, with spirit, your spirit team, etc. Just feel free to let me know if you guys want a message today too. And the deck that I'm using also is the Archangel Metatron deck by Amanda Elis. So sorry if I have wobbly hands. I'm just trying to share this deck with you guys too, along with it. And it's a really awesome deck to have if you love angels and colors, color therapy, and all that stuff too. So this deck really ties into spirituality and wellness together too. Really cool. So let me get to people's questions first. So Lisa wants a career card for today. Okay, career reading for Lisa. Okay, I got you. Got you, man. So okay, Keith, I got you, man. All right, let's do this. Okay, my friend, I have three powerful cards for you today. And so, when it comes to your career reading, Lisa, and feel free to let me know if these messages really resonate with you too, for today and for your career also in general too. Let me see if I can just put this down for a bit too so you can see the cards. The first card that I have for you, Lisa, is just like when it comes to the dimensional gateway. I feel like you're open to doing something new in your life also when it comes to the dimensional gateway. And I feel in a sense that, asking the universe, what's the source of Lisa's question? Like, when it comes to your career reading. And just like with this message to Lisa, let me see if I could dampen it up in there too. There we go, so you can see the cards better. And just like I feel like you have an invitation to really experience something new in your life. I feel like I sense that you really want to do something new in your life when it comes to your career goals too. You want to find your purpose basically, and you're just really open to do that. And it's also with this message too, is a really powerful time for you to really just reflect on that too when it comes to this powerful invitation here with a dimensional gateway. I feel like you really are open to just to do something new in your life. But also, what you can do to just taking action with that too, when it comes to your career as well, is to really fill in your own cup up too. And this is, with the color gold, with the infinite sign here too, which is all about, your energy as well. Because energy doesn't die. It's just, it's very infinite. And for you, Lisa, when it comes to your career also, is to do anything that just really fills your cup up. And it comes like, with things that we need to do, we need to put a roof over our heads to survive, to, have a full belly, a safe place to live, etc. But for you to, and also when it comes to doing things that you love to do, when it comes to your career goals, finding your purpose, you know, finding your niche per se too, just really taking the time for yourself to fill your own cup up, doing things that you love to do with your hobbies, and just really going for that too. Just really knowing your worth too, as that golden nectar here. This is all about your self worth, and the heart there too is you, because our emotions are really connected to our heart, and the infinite symbol is our energy. So it's kind of like for you to just really filling your own cup up with love too. Filling your own cup up as well, and doing anything that's just really helps you fill you up with your heart. You know, just really finding your passion, basically too, for this message along with it. And when you take the time to do that for yourself, Lisa, when it comes to your career, you're going to be creating something new for yourself. So this is a beautiful image of just, giving birth with evolution. So you're really going to be creating something new for yourself when you are taking the time to refilling your own cup up again, knowing your self-worth, finding your niche per se too. And just really taking the time for yourself when it comes to filling your own cup up. The outcome of that is you're going to be creating something new for yourself, and whether it be a new career path, a career, um, what's the word? I know the word for it too. Like a career, not career goals, but just a new career in general too. It could be with your hobbies too, whether you be building your channel, if you're, you know, finding a new job that you love to do, or a career, you're really going to be creating something new for yourself that's going to be very, um, fulfilling in a lot of ways too. So just like when it comes to these three cards, Lisa, and feel free to comment if this really resonates with you too. This when it comes to your messages for today. And so just like with the invitation, you're really open to just really to do something new for yourself. You're open to just really doing something new in your life when it comes to your career goals. This beautiful message here with the dimensional gateway. This to help you taking action with that is to really refilling your cup up also. To really refilling your cup up, in ways that makes you feel fulfilled. Be filling that cup up with your hobbies that you love to do, wherever that may be too, to just really doing that for yourself. Refilling your own cup up. And you're really knowing your sense of worth too, as like the nectar here as well, with the color gold. And with the outcome of that, Lisa, is that you're going to be creating something new, whether it be a new career, could be from other hobbies as well, could be from with anything too that you're passionate about. You're really going to be creating something new for yourself that's going to be very fulfilling. So hopefully that was helpful, Lisa, when it comes to your career reading. Let me see if you comment on it as well. Let's see. Gold Gateway, yeah. The Gold Gateway for sure, my friend. Yeah, you're definitely open to, do something new in your life as well. So it's a very powerful message here. Hey, Devaria, good to see you. What's good? What's good? Find that torch and pass it along. Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, my friend. Yeah, it does remind you of the Ace of Cups, doesn't it? So it kind of has that similar message too when it comes to filling your own cup up as well. When it comes to the gold, this message here too. So definitely, definitely. Yeah, let me see here. Your heart of gold. Yeah, you got a heart of gold, Lisa. Just really embrace that about yourself. Just when it comes to that, just really embracing that when it comes to the nectar here, and just really refilling your own cup up as well, just to do things that you love to do that fulfill you when it comes to this message. Oh, for sure. And Lisa says, I've been pulling Empress from us. Oh, yes, you are definitely that Empress, my friend. You don't play around in these YouTube streets. So, especially in general, you are definitely the Empress. Yeah, for sure. Embrace that Empress too when it comes to the gold card here. The gold Empress, actually, to say. So embrace that, my friend. Cheers. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Devaria. It is a pretty deck, isn't it? So when it comes to the Archangel Metatron Self Mastery Oracle deck, if you guys ever want to check this deck out for yourself, I posted a link to it in the description of this live stream. So if you guys want to find it for yourself, you want to have this deck for yourself too, feel free to check it out at any time if you're watching this live and watching a replay. So thank you for that. An illuminated path. Yeah, especially when it comes to this message here, when it comes to creating something new for yourself. You say you're going to be, when you're taking the time to refilling your own cup up, just when you're doing things that you love to do, you're going to be creating something new for yourself, a path, a career, and etc. too, whatever that you're passionate about too when it comes to your career path. So you're going to be creating something new for yourself. You're going to be creating something new for yourself that's going to be very awesome and powerful and fulfilling too. So let me see here. Anytime, fam. Thank you, thank you, thank you, sis. Anytime, anytime. Much love. Let's see if anyone else wants to read too. Hey, Teresa, good to see you, my friend. What's good? What's good? What's good? So good to see you, Teresa. The best hugger in the universe is here. Good to see you, Teresa. What is good? So much love to you, sis. Lisa. If you guys haven't checked out Lisa's channel, also feel free to do so. If you want to post your link to your channel, Lisa, you're more than welcome to do so. Or if you guys do want to post Lisa's channel also, or if you guys are a moderator, if you guys have a channel, you guys post it in my live stream also. I am totally cool with that. So, yes, indeed. Much love to you, Lisa. And Miss Kiva, message for the week. Shout out to you and to your mama. And Marsha Green. So, hopefully, you two are doing well. So, Kiva, Kiva, Kiva. Mm-hmm. All right. Let me see who else I got. Okay, I got Kiva, Michelle, message for Kiva for the week. Oh, yard work this week? Okay, Kiva. All right. Cool, you're tending your backyard basically, right? That's cool. Kiva. Kiva. Cool, Kiva. I got a message for you this week, and when it comes from the cards that I'm using, and feel free to let me know if this message resonates too. And Kiba says, I have lots of cut. Oh, okay. So you have lots of yard work to do this week. Okay. So, just, understand these many blessings when it comes to your, stuff that you need to do for this weekend, Kiba. And also with this message that I have for you, also, and feel free to let me know if this resonates with you. And I got the Metatron Rainbow Bridge too. And just like when it comes to, this message too for you, Kiba, just really taking the time, and just really letting yourself know that, the bridge is always open for you to receive any, spiritual guidance for yourself. If you're ever going through any challenges in your life, if you're just, need some spiritual guidance from your spiritual team, from the universe as well. And just really, just really taking the time to know that, the bridge is always open for you too, to where your spirit team could come to you at your aid at any time. And the bridge is always open when it comes to the Metatron Rainbow Bridge. Oh, if I'm saying this right, the Metatron Rainbow Bridge. So it's kind of like the Rainbow Bridge as you see in the Thor movies, where he goes into, from Earth to Asgard and Asgard to Earth back to back. And just like, when it comes to the Rainbow Bridge, just really knowing that the bridge is always open for you to connect with your spirit team, to connect with the universe, to help you find some spiritual guidance for yourself. And it's always open for you no matter what. If you need any spiritual guidance for yourself this week, just really know that the bridge is always open for you, Kiva. And so with this message too for yourself, Kiva, just when it comes to what you can take for this week, just really taking the time for yourself to know that the bridge is always open for you to really receive some spiritual guidance for yourself, to really know that, getting some spiritual guidance from your spirit team, from the universe as well, to really know that the bridge is always open for you. And it's a beautiful imagery up here too, the rainbow bridge, the angelic wings here too, along with it. You have to look at my stubby fingers too, and you look at the banda as well, you can see, the grass area as well. So it's a beautiful image here too. You see the mountains there as well when it comes to this image. So cool stuff here for you, Kiva. And feel free to comment if this resonates with you too. So much love, my friend. And Michelle, she wants a message also. All right, my friend, I got you. Yep, rainbow is to open and receive. Exactly it. Just really for you, Kiva, just really being open to receive any spiritual guidance from your spirit team, from the universe, etc. Just really know that the bridge is always open for you. Yes, indeed. So let me see if anyone else wanted a message too. Trying to look at that out there as well. No, but it's the things. All right, so get back to Michelle. There we go. Michelle. If anyone wants a card for today too, you're more than welcome to ask me too, because I'm open to do a few more people. If not, I totally understand that as well. So thank you for all you guys who are here. Much love to all you lovely people. And Michelle wants a card for today too. So shout out to Michelle and to her sister also, Wanda, and to her partner in crime, Lisa. She walks in beauty. So Lisa, she walks in beauty, and Michelle, those two together, they'll make you laugh in so many ways. And just like last week, also they just give me a hard time, but they were killing it. I couldn't stop laughing when it comes to reading their comments. So Lisa and Michelle as a team, unstoppable, make you laugh in so many ways. And so, anyways, tears of joy too. So that's your dinner group called Tears of Joy, because they'll make you laugh in so many ways and make you think at the same time. Anyways, Michelle, a message for you today. Emojis. Yes, yes, indeed. Oh my goodness. Got a beautiful message here for today, Michelle. And feel free to let me know if this message for you really resonates too. And this is a beautiful message here as well when it comes to the card that I drew for you from the universe, and from with Metatron as well, because the energy of these cards are really powerful. And you got the color green too with this message, Michelle. And this is really all about connecting with your heart. And the color green is very strong with this message too. I don't know sure if it's like a jade crystal here too, but if you see here with warmth and nature as well, when it comes to nature and grass here too at the bottom. And this is really all about heart healing as well. And just really taking the time for yourself, Michelle, is to really find clarity for your heart, just to connect with your heart in so many ways to help you find clarity, even if you want to be around things that are green with nature, with certain foods that are green too. It could be from grapes to honeydew melons to just with anything. Just really taking the time for yourself to really just finding that clarity for your heart chakra. Just to really finding balance with that too. Just to supporting it, to do anything that's very fulfilling for your heart, and just really connecting with that kind of energy too. Just when it comes to this beautiful message here. If you experience any challenges recently too that affected your heart emotionally too, just really taking the time for yourself to really finding clarity for your heart as well. Just being around nature, if you want to wear the color green, even if you want to eat green also, wherever that helps you to finding balance within your heart to support your heart chakra, even if you want to use any kind of tools to help you along the way when it comes to certain colors, because colors have a certain vibration. And the color green really symbolizes the heart chakra too, with Mother Nature as well. So for you, Michelle, when it comes to this message for today, just really taking time for yourself to really finding clarity for your heart, to really finding that inner peace, that inner clarity, and just really, doing things that support your heart. Even if you want to wear the color green, eating it, etc. So beautiful message here for you, Michelle. And feel free to let me know if this really resonates with you as well. hmm So yes, go green. Yes, indeed, go green, Michelle, when it comes to this message. Even if it's in money too. So I know that, money is color green too, but it's just like, for anything that helps you to really finding balance within your heart as well. Just really connect with that. Even if you want to be in nature, you want to eat certain things too that are green, wearing the color green too can really help you with supporting your heart. Even with crystals too, like jade or certain other crystals as well. Just really go for that to really find that clarity for your heart and just really supporting that. And so hopefully that was helpful for you, Michelle. And much love to you, my friend. Thank you, thank you. Much love, my friend. hmm And Keith, my boy, what's a general card for today? Sure, man. Of course, definitely. Yep, definitely for sure, Mandy. Green is the color of love for sure. True facts right there. hmm Okay, general card for Keith today. All right. Okay, Keith, I have a powerful message for you, my friend. And feel free to let me know if this really resonates with you too, because it's very strong with this message I have too. And this is really all about finding your sense of freedom for yourself. And I got codependency, too, with this message. And for you, Keith, when it comes to this message for today, just really taking the time for yourself throughout your day, for your week, and for this month and for this year, is to really find that sense of freedom for yourself. If you feel like you're codependent with someone or someone's being codependent with you, also just when it comes to if you feel like you're feeling stuck or if you feel like you're just, you don't have that sense of freedom for yourself too in your life or in your relationships, just really taking the time for yourself to really finding that freedom for yourself too. Especially, you see the key here too when it comes to this message. And just like if you feel like you're stuck too, if you're codependent with someone or if someone's codependent to you, vice versa, just really taking the time for yourself to really find that sense of freedom for yourself, to really to flourish, to grow, and just really doing that in your own right to really finding that key to freedom here too. Because once you unlock that for yourself when it comes to finding that freedom, you'll definitely find more clarity for yourself in so many ways. And so, especially with this powerful message too about with codependency, and it's just like finding that sense of freedom for yourself, Keith, is the most powerful thing you could do. And how you do that also is your own right. And so, for you, what you can take from this message today, Keith, when it comes to your card, is just to really find that sense of freedom for yourself, to really find that key to freedom, and just really find that for yourself to really finding clarity to flourish and to grow and to really just be comfortable being your own person as well, and just really find that key to freedom in so many ways. So hopefully that was helpful for you, Keith, when it comes to this message for today. And much love to you, man. No homo. So props to you, Keith. Salute to you. Mhm. Very powerful here too. Wow. Hey, what's up, Natalie? Good to see you. What's good? What's good? How are you doing today? Happy Monday. Good to see you. Shout out to you. Good to see you. I'm just throwing cards for people too. So thank you for being here. What's good? What's good? And so, yeah, guys, thank you for anyone who got a reading too, just along with that. And much love to you guys as well. So, better day today, Natalie? Okay. Hopefully you're doing well, my friend. So, with everything else too in your life, when it comes to family, friends, your goals, hopefully you're doing well. So, yes, indeed. I don't see any other questions. So, I think I'm going to, I'm going to do today, since it's Mercury retrograde, I'm going to pull cards for the collective, and then we're going to do a guided meditation to help us during the Mercury in retrograde. So, if you guys are cool with that, I am going to pull a couple cards for today that we can all take, throughout the week through Mercury retrograde, and and just do a quick meditation to help us set an intention for today. Cool, Natalie. Cool. I'm glad you're doing better. All right. So, what do we have here? Oh, this is fucking. Wow, a lot of heart-filling stuff here. So, last message for the collective today. Let's see what we can pull. Yes. Let's see. Okay, it's powerful. All right, guys. Since I have three powerful messages for the collective today, too, just what we can take for the Mercury retrograde that's happening right now, and just, for our week today, too, just for those who are watching this live and watching a replay of this live stream. And the first card that I have again, too, and it's just, I got the color gold again, too. And this is really all about, filling our own cups up also, and just really appreciate our cups as well when it comes to our own hearts and ourselves to just really taking the time for ourselves throughout our week to just really doing anything that just really fulfills us when it comes to our own cup, especially when it comes to our heart and the nectar here too, along with it that's representing us as our worth as human beings. And just like the infinite sign here too when it comes to our energy, just really taking the time for yourself to really refill your own cup, to just doing things that really fill you up, not just emotionally, but everywhere too, from your body to your mind. Just really taking the time for yourself to do that, to really just practicing self-care that just helps you fill your cup up too. And how you do that also is your own right. So really, filling your own cup up for yourself, especially when it comes to the Mercury retrograde for this week. And just also when it comes to that too, with another heart symbol as well, just to do anything that you love to do too when it comes to passions. Anything that you're passionate about when it comes to, any hobbies or interests, etc. too. Just really taking the time for yourself to really just dive into your passions as well. And just really, connecting with your heart to do things that just really, light you up, that really brings out that love for life as well for yourself. And especially, when it comes to love for life as well, when it comes to this message, all about diving deep into your passions, when it comes to refilling your own cup up as well, just really going for that for yourself to, if you need to take some time for yourself to dive deep into anything that you're passionate about when it comes to hobbies or interests, etc. too, just when it comes to anything. Just really taking the time for yourself to really just diving deep into that, to really just connecting to the any passions that you have when it comes to your life, certain interests or hobbies or etc. too, or all the above, and just really connecting with that passion that you have for life in your own right. And just what the last message that I have for you guys too is to really to getting to know ourselves too on a deeper level when it comes to authentic self. And especially during the Mercury retrograde is a really powerful time for us to reflect. And so when it comes to doing that for ourselves, to really reflecting on things too, just really taking the time for ourselves throughout our busy day to just really reflecting on ourselves too, to really doing some reinventing for ourselves, getting to know ourselves on a deeper level too when it comes to the passions that we love, also when it comes to our love for life and etc. Just really taking the time for yourself to get to know yourself on a deeper level, to really get to know who you are too, who you are also, even if it's the most uncomfortable thing you have to do, especially if you're doing shadow work, if you're just doing work on yourself too. That's a powerful way for you to get to know yourself on a deeper level, to really make some changes if you need to when it comes to reinventing yourself, and to also loving yourself on a deeper level. And so when it comes to refilling your own cup up, when it comes to doing things that fulfill you, and just really connecting to that passion for life too that you have when it comes to certain, you know, hobbies, interests, etc. too. Just really dive into that and also getting to know yourself on a deeper level to really know who you are. If then just really, work on yourself on a deeper level and really doing that in your own right. And so hopefully that was helpful too when it comes to these three messages for today for the collective. I might make a short video about this too, the cards that I drew. I might clip it as well, because this is really powerful cards for all of us to really just dive deep into that as well. So hopefully that was helpful for anyone who is watching this live and watching the replay too. So much love to you guys. Let me turn down the TV for a bit too. Ooh, there we go. There we go. Oh, my sweetness. My seat is sweaty too. And so much love to you guys who are watching this also. And also, if you guys do want to do something fun right now, if you guys want to just take the time for yourselves to just, to set an intention for today, just really saying that affirmation for yourself when it comes to Mercury in retrograde and in general also. Let's take the time right now to just really, be comfortable within your seat, feeling relaxed, let your body and your mind relax also. And if you want to look around too in your environment, if you're out in nature or if you are just in your room too, if you feeling safe and secure at this time, just really taking the time to just close your eyes for a bit and just really connecting with your breath when it comes to this meditation, and just really taking the time to just be aware of your breath. Just taking the time to just take a deep breath in with the inhale and releasing the breath out with the exhale. Just really taking the time for yourself to just really do that in your own right, to be aware of your own breath, and to just simply taking a deep breath in with the inhale, letting the body and your heart expand and rise at the same time as we breathe, holding it for how many counts as you wish. If you want to hold it for 2, and then release that breath out through the mouth or through the nose for 2 or more. Just really connect with that. And this is called box breathing also, when you are breathing for certain counts and holding the breath for certain counts, and then letting go of the breath for certain counts also. How long you want to do that also. Just really go for it. Really having fun along the way to just really be aware of yourself, connecting with your breath, allowing yourself to fully be present, to ground, to relax, and just really letting the breath just flow naturally without having to force it, without having to be a certain way. So whether if that feels right for you when it comes to connecting with your own breath, and also to help you set an intention for today for the Mercury in retrograde, to just really honor that. And whatever intention that you want to set for yourself when it comes to just set an intention for today, whether it may be more clarity, more peace, more strength, to just really connect with that and just really holding that dear to our hearts. And as we are continuing to set an intention for today and just really embracing what we're sensing and what we're hearing and how we're feeling at this time, if you're hearing certain noises, little doggies barking, or anything else, to just really doing our best to really enjoy being present in this moment and just really taking the time for yourself throughout your busy day, your busy week, month, and year to really just be present with yourself, to ground, to being present, to connect with your breath, to letting that tension go, to release anything that's no longer needed, and just really honoring that intention with our breath. When we take a deep breath in, and then releasing the breath out with the exhale, releasing the breath out through the mouth or through the nose to really help us find clarity for our heart, for our mind, for our body. To just really honor that. And whichever intention that you want to set for yourself today, for the Mercury in retrograde, just really taking the time for yourself to just really thanking our hearts, our bodies, and our minds to being present in this moment. It's not the most easiest thing we can do when it comes to being present when you're hearing all kinds of distractions or noises throughout our environment. But just really, doing that, we're taking the time for ourselves to be present, to ground ourselves. But when we set an intention for today, just to help us find clarity for our body, for our heart, for our mind, just really thinking that in our own right. Even if you want to say an affirmation for yourself today, saying it out loud, write it in your journal too to remember, or just saying it silently too towards yourself. Just really honoring that. And also, really, just when it comes to connecting with your breath, just allowing the breath to just flow naturally, just by simply taking a deep breath in and to simply just let it all go with the exhale. Release the breath out through the mouth or through the nose. And so, as we are taking the time for ourselves to thank ourselves for setting an intention for today, for this week, for this month, and for this year, and really honoring that with a powerful affirmation for ourselves today to just simply help us to set that intention and to let go of anything that's no longer needed and really bring some more clarity back towards our bodies, towards our hearts, and towards our minds when we are connecting with our own breath. It's just simply honoring that when we are just taking a deep breath in And letting go of the breath with the exhale, releasing anything that's no longer needed. And when you are done, you can come back and bring your awareness towards your body, stretching out your toes, your legs, your ankles, your arms, just really moving the energy around in your own right. Even if you have to stand up for a bit too, to crack your body for a bit to move that energy around. Even if you have to give it a little wiggle too, just to get that stuff out of the body too, if you have to shake it up a bit. And when you guys are done, you could come back and open your eyes. And so hopefully that meditation was helpful for any of you guys who are listening, for those who are watching this live and watching the replay too. And thank you all for being here too, especially during the Mercury in retrograde too. And it's probably a powerful time for us to reflect on certain things too, to take some me time for ourselves to refill our own cups, doing things that we're passionate about, and working on ourselves on a regular basis. And again, I'm going to I'll also post a picture on this reading too for the collective on social media. So I might take a picture of it and share it on my Facebook and Instagram also, just for anyone who wants to watch this too. Especially, for anyone who loved the meditation also and the collective reading too. I might clip the collective reading too, just for anyone who wants to just see these messages again too for the Mercury in retrograde. I'll definitely will do that too for this week, just to really help you guys find more clarity when it comes to these cards for today too. For this week when it comes to the Mercury in retrograde, and especially for this live stream as well. If you guys liked what I'll share too for you guys too, and much love to all you guys who are here as well. Um, Sorry if I didn't invite anyone to on the panel as well. I might do that on Wednesday too. If you guys want to share anything about wellness, how we can really take care of ourselves through the Mercury in retrograde, I'll definitely invite people on the panel too. But today I wasn't sure too because of Mercury in retrograde. So just want to be real with you guys also. So thank you guys for being here too. Much love to all you guys who are listening, to those who are working on themselves too. And I'm glad you're working on yourself to trying to step outside your comfort zone. So I salute you, Natalie, for doing that for yourself, and especially for anyone who's doing that too in their own right. So thank you guys for being here too. Shout out to Mandy, partner in crime, also to Michelle, Lisa, my other big sis, Lisa too, Spirit into a Tarot, Sonia May Lee, my big brother Ron, Unconditional Love Tarot, and so many other people that I collab with too, Gertrude, and Ivana also, and so many other people as well. And also tomorrow I'm going to be doing a one-on-one collaboration with Ivana Intuitive, so she'll be on my channel also. We're going to have a one-on-one honest conversation about wellness too. So if you guys want to learn more about her, how she got into the wellness, into the her own journey when it comes to wellness too, and so many other things as well. Feel free to tune in tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific time. So that'll be 9 p.m. Eastern for those who are on the East Coast as well. And probably, oh my gosh, it'll be different time zones for other people too, for those who are in the Midwest and down south as well. So I'm looking forward to seeing you guys tomorrow too, when we have a one-on-one conversation with Ivana Intuitive, and so much more as well. And maybe continue to practice self-care that can benefit us, our loved ones, and our environment. And for those who want to pop in on my panel too on Wednesday, feel free to let me know as well. And also, if you guys ever want to reach out to me too, when it comes to my email, feel free to hit me up at herc213@gmail.com if you guys have any topics you want me to do videos on as well, certain readings or videos that you want me to do when it comes to certain things in creativity or pop culture, etc. Or if you guys want to be on my channel also when it comes to talking about certain things, it could be from anime to spirituality to tarot, wherever that that fills your own cup up to. If you want to collaborate on my channel, if you guys want me to be on your channel too, feel free to let me know. And also, if you guys ever want to reach out to me too, when it comes to social media, if you guys want to follow me on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter, or if you guys want to see my exclusive content when it comes to my Patreon page, my OnlyFans, which has a lot of spicy oracle and tarot readings also, so it's nothing too crazy on there too. I know that the reputation of OnlyFans gets a crazy rep for having some kind of spicy, a lot of crazy spicy content on there. But with my page, it's all about spicy readings also. So it's cards that I can't show per se on YouTube, but I can definitely post it on my OnlyFans for free, totally free. So it's all free when it comes to my OnlyFans. I'm not saying this too just to be nervous, but I'm just keeping it real with you guys too. So, anyways, if you guys do want to reach out to me, or if you guys want to stay in touch with each other too, when it comes to staying in touch as a community, I created a Discord page too, as well. If you guys ever want to just connect with each other on a regular basis, you guys don't feel comfortable on social media as well. You could create a free account on Discord too. It's no cost. And if you guys just want to check in on the Discord page that I created, say hi to each other, also post anything that you love to share about spirituality, relationships, wellness, in our environment, etc. too. You're more than welcome to do so at any time. So much love to you guys who are watching this too. So thank you all for being here. And Mandy says I will come on Wednesday if I can. Oh yeah, for sure, Mandy. Yeah, feel free to let me know. So definitely look forward to having you on Wednesday if you have the chance to do so. So thank you all for being here. Shout out to my partner in crime, Mandy, Lisa, Michelle. Shout out to Natalie, Davaria, Viviani, um, Teresa, Keith, Lisa, all you guys in the chat room too, Kiba also too, and your mom as well. So shout out to all you lovely people too. And I am looking forward to seeing you guys tomorrow, Wednesday, and Fridays and Saturdays, and in general in these YouTube streets too, any social media streets as well. So much love to you guys, and you guys have a beautiful, blessed day too. I would say. All right, bye guys. Much love.